children, welcome to the online class, class 33. In the previous class 32, we started the new chapter gravitation. For that continuation, this class we are going to discuss. So, in the previous class we discussed what is mean by gravity, gravitation and gravitational force. Okay. So, some of the attractive force it will be applied on the object, means the object will be in between the two different objects. The force will be attracted there. So because of that force only the object will be fall towards the earth. So that is called what? Gravitational force. So in this continuity importance where this universal law of gravitation will be used further. So this is importance of the universal law of gravitation. So we can see the force that binds us to the earth. So think of like that, there is no gravitational force in between the earth and the planets, in between the earth and the moon. What will happen? The moon will be go in a straight line. There is no need to around the earth. So that reason the gravitation force is important in between the earth and the moon. And then in between the earth and any other object in the universe, we can see. For example, the fruits will be following the earth towards the earth. No? So in between the earth and the fruit, there is no gravitation force, means what will be happen? The fruits will be go in a straight line, otherwise it will be go to the upwards movements. No, so that won't be happen because of the gravitation. So because of that gravitational force only, the object will be fall towards the earth. So that is important, the universal law of gravitation. Next is the motion of the moon around the earth. So I told you in between the two objects here, from the moon and the earth there is a gravitational force. That is the reason the moon will be around the earth in its orbital. Okay, otherwise the moon will be going in a straight line, otherwise it will be fall on the other planets also. It cannot be stable in a space. So that is the reason the gravitational force will be attract the moon and the earth. That is the reason the moon will be around the earth. The same thing is the motion of the planets around the earth also. So in between the planets and the sun, there is an enormous amount of the gravitational force. Because of that gravity only, the planets will be revolve the sun in its orbital. Otherwise, the planets will be go in any other path. It will be going dash to each other, one another planets. We cannot see in our solar system only. Okay, so that is the reason the gravitational force is very important in between the two objects for the attraction power. Next, very known that we can see in the oceans, the seas and the tides will be formed. Now how the tides will be formed? Because due to the moon and the sun attraction in that. Okay, so that attraction only that tides will be formed, that the waves will be formed in that. So these are the reasons need the law of gravitation. Without the gravitation force, without the attraction of the force in between the two objects, the object cannot be towards the earth. It will be move in some other direction. Otherwise, it will be the object will be fly in the air. So that and all will be happen without this gravitation. So the gravitation is very important for the objects to move or towards the earth in between the two objects. So next in that free fall. What is mean by free fall? Now I told you different two objects will be have the attracting power. So without any attracting power, the object will be fall on the earth. That attraction power only we have named that gravitational force. Okay. So that type of objects will be fall on the earth. Whenever the object fall towards the earth under this force, which under the force? Under the gravitational force. It will be alone, it will be fall down the earth. So that is called what? Free fall. Any object, not only for the fruits fall from the tree to the earth. Any object in the universe fall, in the free fall, it will be fall towards the earth. That attraction power is called free fall. So whatever that the meaning will be different, means the name will be different, but meaning is same thing. The only reason because of the gravitational force, the object will be attracted towards the earth. That is called what? Free fall. Next topic is how the free fall will be depends to the each different objects in that. Okay, the next topic is free fall. Okay, objects fall towards the earth under this force alone. So with attractive force, it will be act on the object. That object will be acting depending to the force. So it will be fall towards the earth. So without any external force, only because of the gravitational force, the the object will be fall on the earth, towards the earth. So that we say that object on the free fall. Okay. This type of free fall, whenever the free fall will be there is no changes in the direction of the motion. For example, the fruits will be fall from the tree to the earth. No. So we can see the fruit will be come in a straight line, falls in a straight line. So there is no changes in the direction while moving in that. Is it no? So that is. And while the free fall will be happening by the acceleration, the speed. Okay, the speed involved whenever the object fall towards the earth. So there is the acceleration will be acting on the object. So in your textbook they have given in the 134 page number free fall. We learned that earth attracts object towards it. This is due to the gravitational force. So the earth having the gravitational force, because of the gravitational force, the objects will be fall towards the earth. Whenever objects fall towards the earth under this force alone, we say that object are in the free fall. Okay, so whenever because of this force, the object will be fall on the earth. This is called what? Free fall. In that there is no changes in the velocity of falling objects. Definitely here while falling there is no changes in the direction of the motion of the object. The speed will be changed but the direction won't be changed while falling the objects. But due to the earth attraction there will be the changes in the magnitude of the velocity. So due to the earth attraction there is a changes in the magnitude. What is mean by magnitude means the numerical value of the physical quantity of the object is called magnitude. So this type of magnitude of the velocity will be changed. Any change in the whenever any changes in velocity involves accelerations. Whenever an object falls towards the earth, an acceleration is involved. This acceleration due to the earth gravitational force. Therefore, this acceleration is called the acceleration due to the gravitational force of earth, or it is denoted by the letter small g. Denoted as a small g. The unit of g is the same as that of the acceleration. So what is the unit of acceleration is meter second per minus 2. No, so that is the meter second per minus 2. This is the unit of the gravitation. We know that the second law of motion, that force is the product of the mass and acceleration. Let us the mass of the stone, the activity. They have given already in the activity. I have told you that that you have to be read out that activity. You can understand easily for that. So here the force will be acting on the object depending on the object mass, that is small m. F is equal to small m into g, gravitation. So here mg, mass into gravitation, is equal to gravitation will be acting on the object and two different object masses divided by d square. So here small m cancel, g is equal to gravitation m by d square. This is the formula. So where the caps m is the mass of the earth. So we have to consider this is the mass of the earth and the d is the distance between the object and the earth. Let us object be on or near the surface of the earth. The distance d will be equal to the r. So instead of d we have to write the r also. So g is equal to m by r square also we can be write for this. The earth is not the perfect sphere as the radius of the earth increases from the poles to the equator. So you don't have the perfect sphere, no, because of this poles, equators, the value of g becomes greater at the poles than that of the equator. So in the poles the gravity will be more compared to the equators. For most calculations we can take g to be the more or less constant on the near the earth. But for the object far from the earth, the acceleration due to the gravitational force of the earth is given in this calculation. What calculation means? So depending to the different object, depending to the distance, the gravitation will be varying. So whenever the earth will be in the pole, by the time the attraction will be less. So whenever it will be in the equator, by the time it will be greater attraction power. So depending to the distance, the gravitation force will be differentiate. Okay. So next, how to calculate the value of g? This value, there is a value for this gravitation g. What is that? To calculate the value of g, we should put the value of caps g and caps m and r in the equation, in the previous equation, namely universal gravitational constant. So the value is there, caps g is equal equal to, write here, caps G, there is a value, is equal to 6.7 into 10 to the power of minus 11 Newton meter. Okay, Newton meter square kilogram to minus 2. Like the caps M value is there, that is earth mass. M is equal, caps M is equal to 6 into 10 to the power of 24, 10 to the power of 24 kilogram. This is the weight of the earth, mass of the earth. Next, R is equal to distance, instead of distance, R is equal to 6.4 into 10 to the power of 6 meter. Okay, ma? So, depending this values, we have to be substituted the formula. G is equal to, this G is equal to G into M by R square. So, in this formula, we have to substitute. Like that, if we substitute means we will get the G value, that is G is equal to, small g is equal to 9.8 meter second per minus 2. So, this is the G value. Okay. So, G means what? Gravitation. Gravitation is equal to earth gravitation into mass of the earth divided by R square. Okay. So, that is the reason for that. So, this value G is equal to 9.8 meters second per minus 2. Okay. So, next topic is mass and the weight. Next topic is mass. What does mean by mass? Mass of an object is the measures of its inertia. What is mean by inertia? In the first law of motion only, I explained you what is mean by inertia. Inertia means the object will be in the rest place. No, in the rest place, how much the object having the weight. Okay, that is called what? Inertia of the object. So the mass of an object is the measures of its inertia. So it's a constant. It's a constant. Mass will be constant, and it does not change from one place to the another place. So how much mass is there in the earth, the same will be in the moon also. So the place to place, it won't be changing that. So that is called what? That it is a constant, and it does not change from place to one place to the another place. Okay, that is called what? Mass. Next, weight. Weight of an object is the force which it is attract towards the earth. So which of the force will be attract the earth objects towards the earth? No, that type of force is called what? Weight. So this force, it will be constant. It will be changing in the one place to the another place. So how we have to calculate the weight means force. What type of force applied on the object? No, that force is equal to mass into acceleration. So mass into acceleration. Otherwise, force is equal to mass into gravitation. So that type of force, attractive force only, we have to calculate the weight. So there is how we have to denote the weight as in a letter W. So what is the SI unit of the weight is Newton. Okay, the SI unit of the weight is Newton. So what is mean differentiate between the mass and the weight means mass just like it's the measures of the inertia of the object, but weight is what type of force acting on the object towards the earth. No, that type of force is called what? Weight. So it is denoted as the letter W, and the SI unit is Newton. Okay, so there is a changes in this mass and the weight. What are the changes? What is the difference between that means? That weight has both magnitude and the direction, but the mass don't have the magnitude and the direction. And then G is constant at a given place. So here is a constant. The gravitation is constant in the weight of that. Weight is not constant. It depends on its location. So it is not a constant. It depends on the location from one place to the another places. So in this class we discuss about what is the importance of the universal gravitation of the law, and what is mean by free fall and its formula, and what is mean by mass and the weight. In this next class we are going to discuss about what is the weight, how the weight will be differ from Earth to the moon, what is the weight of the moon for the objects, how it will be differentiate in that from the moon to the earth, what is the reason for that. In that next class we will be discussing it. Thank you.